And these are our breeder chicken. The best breed of chicken that you can find here in Kenya. I picked the inspiration from Dr. Daniel from Uganda. And also what really made me continue to push on is what I had in my heart. I really wanted just to become an employer and not an employee. I wanted to become a provider and not a person that just consumes. Yes, exactly. So that's why I decided to start a poultry farm, so as I can also be able to offer jobs to many people. And also I usually wonder, because when you go to school, most people usually get a lot of knowledge, but the only problem is that you are only made in a way whereby you only want to get employed. But there are many ways of how you can also use that knowledge that you gain in school, so as you can be able to create jobs and be able to solve problems in the society.
I want to thank you so much
for
having that mindset.
Exactly.
A job creator, not a job seeker.
Exactly.
How has the journey been so far?
The journey has its ups and downs, but we keep on pushing.
You keep on pushing?
Yes.
The fact that you've been pushing up to now means there is money.
Yes, there is money in the poultry sector.
Hello everyone, today I come live to you from Kenya, and I'm here to meet a young man, a very inspiring young man who got into poultry farming while at campus. Now when he got done with university, he was like, now I have to go full scale, and he has never been employed. So without wasting any time, let's join our hands to welcome Brian.
Yes, Karibu Mayanja Lawrence.
Asante, the actual farmer.
Yes, the actual farmer.
The actual farmer. Nyaje.
Niko mzima.
Yuko mzima?
Poa sana.
Kabisa.
Yes.
I'm happy to meet you, my brother.
Same to me.
I love the area where we are. It is very green.
Exactly, yes.
Super green, just like my country, Uganda.
Yes.
Which part of the country is this?
We are in the western part of Kenya, which is bordering Kenya and Uganda. We are only 45 kilometers away from the border.
Pretty close.
Yes.
When are you visiting us?
We are visiting you soon. Soon enough.
You can even walk to the border.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, it is super green. I saw guys have matoke as well, just like us. You know, Uganda is a land of matoke.
Exactly, yes.
We are matoke people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we also usually here enjoy the delicacy.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, so bro.
Yes.
Kindly introduce yourself to our people before you proceed.
Okay. My name is Mayuba Brian, popularly known as the Actuary Farmer. I do practice profitable and sustainable poultry farming business here in Kenya.
Profitable and sustainable poultry farming in Kenya.
Yes.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing poultry farming for the last 6 years.
6 years?
Yes.
That's a long time.
Exactly, yes.
When did you go full scale, on large scale?
I started poultry farming back in around 2018, 2019, whereby I started with 50 birds.
50 birds?
Yes. The 50 birds, I bought them from the Pearl of Africa.
The Pearl of Africa. That means Uganda. Why Uganda?
They were offering to me birds of high quality at half the price of what we were getting in the local market.
How did those birds perform?
Okay, so what I did, firstly, because I had little amount of money since I was starting poultry farming. So what I did, I raised the bird up to 3 weeks of age. After I've raised the bird up to 3 weeks of age, then I was able to sell them as brooded birds. I was doing that so that I can help those farmers that are not able to brood their birds on themselves, so as I can be able to prevent mortalities early in life for the birds. So I was able to take care for the birds, like the mother hen, between day 1 up to 3 weeks of age, then I was able to sell them. So after I had sold the 47, because I lost 3.
Only?
Yes, only 3.
Wow.
I will show you the cupboard when you head to the hatchery, where I started. So I was able to lose 3. After I had lost the 3 and I sold the 47, I went and bought again from Uganda, 100 birds.
Oh, you started with 50
yes.
and then you went back for 100?
Yes.
Okay.
So what I did, I plowed in all the money. I never took out any cent. So I wanted to see the business grow. Okay. So I also brooded that and I got around 95, I lost 5. Then I also sold them at around 1 month old. Then I went to 200, then 500, then that is how it was.
Buying all of them from Uganda?
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes.
So that means even the stock you have here is from Uganda?
No, this stock is not from Uganda.
Hey.
This stock, we imported it from all the way from the Netherlands.
Oh, the Netherlands.
Yes, since this is a breeder stock, and what we are doing in our business, we are doing it so as we can be able to be able also to provide people with high quality chicks at a favorable price.
So you are a breeder?
Yes, I am a breeder.
And
But
what-
the inspirations all comes from Uganda.
From Uganda?
Yes.
Man, that humbles me.
Yes.
Yeah. So, how many birds do we have here?
We have 3,000 birds here.
3,000. That's a
Yes.
big number, bro.
Yes, yes.
And how big is the structure, man?
This structure is 30 feet by 100 feet.
30 feet by 100.
Yes.
And how much does it cost to put up something like this?
Probably close to $1 million.
$1 million
Yes.
Kenyan shillings?
Yes, exactly, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Kindly tell us briefly about your background
Yes.
before you got into poultry.
So my field is in something known as is in the insurance field. I did a degree in the university known as Bachelor's of Science in Actuarial Science. That basically is dealing with risk management, and it involves a lot of mathematics, probability and statistics.
Actual science.
Yes.
After getting done with campus, I
Yes.
believe your family and friends expected a lot from you.
Exactly.
Especially the course we are pursuing,
Yes.
actual science.
Yes.
Actual science.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What was their reaction
So
when
first,
they saw that you're venturing into this and you're diverting from what you learned in school?
first, they never liked it. They never liked it, me doing poultry farming. They wanted me to get that white collar job so as I can go and sit in the office. But I saw like sitting in the office so boring. I never wanted to go and sit in the office so that I can be able just to get some money out of it. I never found it inspiring to me. So that's why I decided to do poultry farming. But as the business went on growing slowly by slowly, they just had to embrace it because they also saw that I really had the passion in it.
Have they now tasted the fruits of the farm? so
Already, they have tasted the fruits of the farm.
far? Now they're like, yes, our boy, Brad.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. How many people have you employed here?
Currently, we have
Directly and indirectly.
Okay. For direct people that we have employed around 6 people directly. And indirectly, we have employed over 20 people because we have a lot of delivery people. We have people that usually come to do the vaccination of the bird, of the chicks. And also we have people that usually come to do the packaging and the deliveries. We have the border guys who usually do deliveries down into the villages.
I believe poultry farming isn't easy, just like you said.
Exactly.
But you keep pushing on.
Yes.
What few challenges have you faced? And how would you advise someone starting poultry farming?
Okay, there are 2 big problems in the poultry sector. We have one is the cost of feed. That is the biggest. Because when you come into Kenya, we find out that when you are making the poultry feed, you find out that like around 70 to 80% of what is needed in the formulation of the feed is the maize. And you find out here in Kenya, most people consume maize as the staple food. Unlike in Uganda.
Ugali.
Yes, and yes, the ugali. Unlike in Uganda, whereby most people usually consume the matoke. So you find out that there is a high demand for the maize,
Okay.
so that they can be able to formulate the feed. And so that makes the cost of feed in Kenya to be so high. Unlike in Uganda, whereby you guys consume the matoke, whereby you find out that the demand
And
for
maize
the
is
maize
a bit cheaper.
Yes, and the maize is a bit cheaper, so it is more favorable for you Ugandans to do poultry farming. Okay. So this is our office, whereby we usually we have a person who usually assists us here, and we usually keep our records here. In case someone books chicks with us or they buy eggs from us, we have to keep your records here. And whenever you have a visitor on our poultry farm, we welcome them to our poultry office.
I see a big water tank here.
Yes, we
What's
have
the capacity?
This tank over here is 10,000 liters. So you have to have a lot of water because remember, for every 1 gram of feed that a chicken intakes, it usually intakes 2 grams of water.
Wow.
So currently, like on our poultry farm, you're finding out that these chicken are consuming around 400 kgs of feed in a day.
So those are 800 liters.
So you need around 800 liters of water in a single day or more. depending with the weather. So even if it is a bit hot, you can find out that the chicken can consume even that 1,500 liter. All of it can be done.
This one at the top is 1,500?
That one is 1,500 liters.
And this big one is?
10,000 liters.
10,000 liters.
Yes. And also we are doing some water conservation whereby we are collecting water from the rain.
I see you are harvesting.
Yes.
But do you have a backup system, or did you drill a well?
Yes, we have a well over there.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes. So this is our poultry house. As you can see it.
Yep.
So I want to take you inside the poultry house so that you can be able to understand. And we have some small matoke over here. Yes.
We see some matoke.
Yes. Some small matoke over here.
Yeah.
Yes. So as you can see, this is a poultry farm which is measuring 30 feet by 100 feet, and it is a story building whereby we have partitioned it into 3 sections. The reason of why we have partitioned it into 3 sections, because this is a breeder farm.
On the first level?
Yes, on the first level. So since this is a breeder farm, we want to make sure that all the roosters are able to mount the chicken so that we can be able to get all fertilized eggs, around 90 to 95%. So that's why we have to make sure that we have subdivided it into sections. And also when you subdivide it into sections, you end up finding out that if the chicken in one section get sick, you can be able to isolate those chicken in that one paddock instead of just you putting all the chicken on the whole floor without partitioning them. Yes.
Oh, that's interesting, man.
Exactly.
All right. How about upstairs? What do you put upstairs?
Okay, on the upstairs side is whereby we usually do the brooding. And also we have some small, whereby if we have some weaker chicken on the bottom floor, we usually take them on the upper side. And also we have placed a feed store on top, whereby we'll be able, when we construct a feed store, we'll be able to transfer the feed into the feed store.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's go inside.
Yes. So now let's enter the poultry house. So as you can understand what I'm talking about.
Wow.
So we are in the poultry house, and these are our breeder chicken. The best breed of chicken that you can find here in Kenya.
Which breed is this?
This breed, we are calling it Super Kienyeji, but it has the roots of Saso improved Kienyeji.
Kienyeji is a Kenyan word, a Swahili word, right?
Yes.
And you told me you got them from the Netherlands.
Yes. We have to name it according so that the locals can be able to understand it.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How much did each chick cost you to import into the country?
$10.
$10?
Yes, $10.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a big, that's expensive, man.
Exactly, yes.
But is it worth it now?
Yes, that's the meaning. It's worth it. So, yes, so when we'll go to the hatchery, you'll understand more.
Okay.
Yes.
How many birds do we have in this section here? This is the middle section.
This middle section, we have around 1,000 birds. On the other end, we have 800, 1,000, then we have 700.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the number of birds that we have over here. And also, another reason why we do partitioning here is that when these chicken are feeding, you have to separate them so that you can make sure that all the chicken can get adequate feed. So when you are placing your feed into this chicken house, you can end up finding out that you are giving, each chicken is able to get the real amount of grammage that is needed by that chicken. In case when you are just doing it in a whole section, you end up finding out that we have the stronger chicken that will end up bullying the smaller chicken, and this will lead to lower productivity on your poultry farm, whereby you will find out that your chicken are not able to lay up to the optimum level whereby they should be laying. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very, very brilliant young man.
Exactly. Yes. And also these are our laying nests, as you can see them. You have to make sure when you're constructing your laying nest, they should be very small in size, only whereby you can find that the chicken can come, and when it is in the laying nest, it will be able only to fit it only there. You can't have too many chicken in the laying nest whereby you'll find out that they can lead to breakages of eggs.
It has to be one.
Yes, it has to be one. So it has to be like 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters.
30 centimeters squared?
Yes, 30 centimeters squared, exactly.
Okay.
1 feet.
Okay.
Yes.